What the fuck is up, y'all? It's Kreyz McKormik up in this motherfucking bitch, and I am live. So let's see what we got going on here. Also backing up out of this driveway here. What up, Texas, and what up, Killer B? Well, I figured after all of the things that have been going down, Highland, what is up? So anyways, yeah, I figured that with all of this bullshit that went down over the last week concerning this whole Will Sigler thing, I mean, this has been a long time coming as far as I'm concerned, because of all of the bullshit and the allegations that have been coming out with this guy, you know. And so because of that, like, we've had myself, Childsplayninja, and Chuck Reeves all talking about all of this stuff. And yes, Rust X, I caught a glimpse of it. I stopped after he got to his felony on the Rhode Island charge list thing. Yes, I do. Actually, I think that's what everybody means at this point. Basically, what he's just doing right now is just fucking... he's doing damage control at this point, y'all. Just because of the fact that CPN ended up throwing out the fact that, yeah, he is a cyber stalker. And everybody that's out there is going to believe somebody that stalks motherfuckers on the internet. And he even openly admits it and all of that. Yeah, he did. He did. I watched the CPN video twice. And all I can say to this is I find it hilarious that a lot of the stuff that CPN ended up pointing out is the same shit that I pointed out. The only difference is one, I got my video out earlier than he did, and two, I didn't even look shit up. I didn't have to backtrack or anything like that. Now, I'm not giving any discredit to Childsplayninja. The fact is, Childsplayninja did his thing. And yes, Rustex, CPN owned that shit. And I did see Nerdy, you were in there, so what's up, Nerdy, Juggalo? Right, Highland, yes. What's up, Jamie? By the way, Jamie, I ended up having a very good conversation with Will Sigler on Instagram yesterday. Hey, what's this long one? Here's a fun fact about Cuck. I'm 18 and a rather large guy, 6'2", 235, and the nigga Cuck wouldn't even fight me. Internet thuggin', then his troll ass didn't even show up. Yeah, all Chuck is saying is CPN didn't show any papers. Does he really need to? Because everything that he ended up fucking saying is true. And to be totally honest, I'm putting my stamp down on it when it concerns everything that CPN had said, exactly the same that I said in the past. Yeah, I for some reason my Juggalo internet sucks right now. So anyways, yeah, everything that I had said and everything that Will Sigler has told me himself, and everything that Will Sigler ended up saying in the comments section of my last video talking about him is validated. Everything that he fucking said is truth. Now, just so everybody knows on here, I'm only going to be on here for an hour. I just decided to take a little bit of time out of my day to talk about this stuff. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm fucking hungry. Black screen, but you can hear me, right? That, to me, I'd say that's all that matters at this point. As long as you can hear me. Okay, so it looks like it's black for some and not, it looks like the screen is black for some, but not black for others. I know that. Believe me, I'm keeping my eyes on the road. You're graduating tonight? Papa Tone, I had pizza yesterday. I went to Little Caesars yesterday, got a cheese pizza, got a pepperoni pizza, some breadsticks. Have you tried those fucking cinnamon bites? Oh my God. Those are the fucking whip. I agree. We need, like, honestly, I think that would be cool. Getting Will Sigler on anybody's live stream would be the shit at this point. No, Texas, I have not seen the new Hatchet Gear site. Arby's sliders. Are you fucking kidding me, Will? Will Sigler's up in this motherfucker. That's awesome. Much love to that motherfucker. I need a candy apple Faygo and some French toast. No, you know what they need? They made cotton candy Faygo. They need to make French toast Faygo. That would be the shit. Loopy, I wish I could, but I'm not driving to Detroit for some White Castle. I mean, there's a Meijer right there. I could probably pick up some shit. Oh, shit. Jason, thank you for the $2 donation. Hatchet Gear has some fresh-ass jerseys up. Well, if the super chat actually blew up, then I probably might be able to get a jersey. But thank you for the donation. By the way, I will say this, ninjas and ninjas that are out there watching, I did turn on super chat, but I'm not expecting people to do anything with it. If you do, then that, that's awesome. But if not, I'm not crying. I'm not e-begging here. But yeah, I honestly have to say everything. I'm putting my stamp down. Right, Will, yes. French toast Faygo has to happen now. Like, it's already bad enough that Faygo gives everybody diabetes because of the cane sugar that they put in it. But exactly, Retro, I'm not. But, French toast Faygo would be the fucking bomb. All they really have to do is just put some cinnamon in a fucking Faygo full of Mrs. Butterworth. And that would be the shit. Like, taco Faygo. Taco Doritos is understandable. But, Will, since you're here, I might as well ask you, did you watch CPN's video? Because I did tell you about it. I told you it was coming up. Exactly, Texas. Just, you know what? Fuck Faygo. Just open up a thing of Mrs. Butterworth and we're done. Killa B needs credit for that idea. Yes. Okay, good. Shouts out to Killa B for French toast and Faygo. Now y'all motherfuckers are just going outside. Just going outside of the box with the Faygo. That's awesome. But, yeah. Let's see, what other flavors of Faygo do you think we should have up in this bitch? Yeah, Will, when you get the chance, go to Childsplayninja's channel. He does talk about the truth and the lies about everything that has been said. I don't know if DC Faygo guy would if he sat there and thought about it, he'd probably be like, Moose Tracks Faygo. I only ever got Faygo in UK for about 10 pounds a bottle. Are you for real? Yeah, dude, Rock and Rye is my girlfriend's favorite. But like I said in the last live stream, I have my favorite actually is Pineapple Orange, which now has become just pineapple. So I guess I got to get a pineapple, get an orange, and right. If there's anybody, I guess, that could possibly come up with an ice cream flavored Faygo, it's DC Faygo guy. Ick what, Miss Juggalette? Dude, we don't have it here. Like, we don't have pineapple orange. The last time I saw pineapple orange over here in West Michigan was at this place called the Big Top Market. It looks like a fucking circus tent, and they had it in a 3-liter. And I didn't have the money to buy it, which sucks. Rock and Ride. Yeah, it's Rock and Rye. Vodka into Faygo, and we can call it Rainbow Goose. honestly, I have to say this. I remember this song that Jamie Madrox was in, and he ended up actually saying Rockin' Rye and Hennessy, and I tried that shit. It is the fucking bomb if you're able to mix it properly. No, Miss Juggalo, it's Insane Clown Cherry Cola. Rainbow Goose. What's up with ICP only releasing 1 CD in 2017? Well, they would have released 2, but somebody became unmanageable. Pineapple Orange still here in the South. Rainbow Goose, the queerest Fago there is. Then why would they call it Rainbow Goose? Why couldn't they just call it Young Wicked? So, okay, I'm gonna have to see if I got a poll here. I have 34 people, like somewhere in the 30s, fluctuating when it concerns the people in the chat and watching me and everything. So, I'm gonna have to do a show of hands. 1, if you just came here on your own volition, or 2, if you came here because you were watching Chuck Reeves and then you came to me. Thirsty, brah. Okay, I'm getting a lot of 1s as of right now. Pennywise is up in this bitch. I see Pennywise. Okay, throw shit, that counts as a 1. Yeah, anything that, if you have the bell ringing, then that counts as 1. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm seeing more 1s than 2s, which is fine. You know, I actually like that. I like that, you know, I'm getting more people just coming over on their own rather than just being like, okay, so, you know, so Chuck is doing, you know, only watching Chuck because there's nothing else on. Oh, okay, yeah, Harley Moss, respect. Let's see, Will says, Rusta, okay, yeah, that's going pretty fast. Number, huh? DBT, TBD, I said 1 if you came here on your own, or 2 if you were watching Chuck and then came to me because you saw the notification that I was live. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, yeah, and anybody that got notifications, I guess I could just say you know, that counts as a 1. And much clown love to you, Jamie. You know, as a matter of fact, I think, honestly, when it concerns... Okay, thank you, Twisted Clown the Magic Ninja, for promoting me. One thing I will say is major shouts out, I think, goes to Jamie McMahon for helping me. She was a great deal with some of the things that I ended up saying in my video, as well as, you know, bringing Will Sigler to light, so to speak. Chuck's chat said that I was live. You know what that's like? That's like Tony Schiavone when he said, "If you know, we're about to go to a commercial break, but if you plan to change the channel and watch our competition, don't, because Mick Foley, a guy who used to wrestle in the WCW, is going to win the World Championship, is going to win the World Wrestling Federation title." That'll put some butts in the seat. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, all of those number 2s, yeah, that's Chuck putting butts in these seats. Oh, that's awesome, Danny. Thank you. Twisted Clown the Magic Ninja promoted me in Chuck Reeves' chat room. Oh, that's dope. Oh, that is dope.
Yeah, I watched his video. I find that interesting because of because CPN's video came out, and then 2 hours later, Chuck Reeves' video came out on doing a live stream, and he ended up going through all of his, I guess, his criminal accolades. Oh, snap.
You have an incoming call.
I have no idea what that's coming from.
To answer a call, push your voice command button.
I do not know that. I do not know that number. I ended up getting a phone call from somebody. Do you think Shaggy 2 Dope is a better rapper than Violent J? I honestly think that they're on par, but Shaggy doesn't say much, so he's like the silent Bob to Jay's Jay. Except not so fat. That, like, the physical world is a little bit in bizarro land, but when Shaggy talks, it's like you hear what that motherfucker has to say. And I think it's hilarious that a lot of people fucking try to bitch about the fact that Shaggy doesn't rap so much and Violent J always talks him over, talks over him and all of that. But yeah, dude, I honestly have to say, a psychopathic soldier, yeah, there's a reason why everybody's fucking talking about that. Well, I mean, hey, you can always be in my chat and talk shit here too, But, yeah, like I was saying, I watched that and he was basically just doing damage control because of the fact that all of his little heroin junkie trailer park followers are being, are just listening to him. And, like, he's up on there trying to prove damage control because they're listening to a fucking cyber stalker. I think what one lacks, the other makes up for. That's why they make a great team. Yeah, Paul and Jamie do this. I totally agree to that, Will. All Chuck did in his video was cry like a bitch. He was crying. Yeah, he was crying. I watched that, and by the time he was just like, oh, here's my felony, I'm like, okay, I'm bored. Yes, nerdy, and yeah, he was crying. Not to be negative, but are we 100% sure this is the real Will Sigler? Yes, I am very sure that that is the real Will Sigler. And if you like all he was doing in his video was just showing his criminal past, which doesn't really say much. Hey, Warlock Side, I saw you in that chat too, buddy. Fuck you, we're still beefing. Oh, Viva La 70s is up in here. What's up, Viva? I don't know what's going on, in all honesty. It's probably cutting out, but, I've got low battery, it's hot in this car, and my battery keeps on fucking stop charging because it's too hot. I'm trying to cool it down. There's only so much I can do. Man, fuck you, Big Papa. Big Papa, okay, you know what? Anybody who knows Big Papa for real, punch him in the throat because he just made me lose the game. What? Hold on. Yeah, it constantly keeps on bouncing and saying that it's a poor connection.
Yeah, sorry, everybody. Yeah, Cuck sure did pass Carnival Spirits up within a week, huh? Cocky little fuckboy. I honestly have to say, like, after all of his, oh, you think it might be YouTube? Okay. Man. Fucking YouTube, how does it work? Park? Yeah, that might help. Hold on a second. I think I can try to find a spot. Like magnets. So, yeah. I honestly have to say, when it concerns all of this, yeah, much props go out to the 17%ers out there. Yeah, it keeps on going back and forth. I live in Indiana for those that want to punch me in the face for crazy. See, yeah, Big Papa, you're willing to take it like a man. Is buckfist legal in America? What the fuck? Your connection is at 17%, bruh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. CPN blasted Chuck last night when his screen blacked out. He said, internet connection, how does it work? I died. Yeah, chances are, Twisted Clown, that is the case. But I'm also moving around a lot, so, you know, if I find a remote location, if I just park for a little bit, then I should be fine. I gotta make sure that I park in an area where I'm not gonna get in trouble. I'm sure this hotel won't mind. Captain Flannel up in this bitch. That's how you do it. He could be, and for, like, to be totally honest, I really don't care either. Will Sigler is in here for the last I saw. Yep. I think it's gotten to that point, though, Retro, where, like, dude's been murked. He's been disproven time and time again, and whenever he's disproven, he changes the subject. He changes the situation. Oh, you're gonna keep me on, but you're gonna be taking a shower. You better have a waterproof phone, girl. No, it just keeps on going back and forth. It says on my end that I'm still live. Yeah, so now that he doesn't have any proof on Will Sigler to back up his claim, now he's defending himself. And that's all that he has. And that basically dilutes the whole fucking point that he was trying to make back in August on the Juggalo show when he called in. Can you imagine that? To have this claim and 10 months into it, all of the things that you've said, all of the shit that you've done now means nothing. He wasted 10 months of his life bringing Will Sigler down just for his vendetta against Psychopathic Records. Yeah, that's true, Captain Flannel. No, the only major difference between Chuck Reeves and Blue is the fact that more people watch Chuck Reeves. Well, you have to admit, Captain Flannel, I mean, he saw an opportunity after 6 foot, 7 foot when Will was up in there, and he took it. Oh, yeah, Will. Sometimes it gets hard for even me to catch up. Like, I get into one of my tirades, and that actually is a legit statement, Scottish Ninja, Highland. Distracted minds, I'm gonna tell you this right now. When it concerns that, let's see, what is it? Where did, yeah, whatever happened to just enjoying the music? Like, okay, to be totally honest, I mean, there are some people that listen to the music and they enjoy it. They're fans. But there are some people that listen to the music and they feel that shit. They live that shit. Those are fucking juggalos. Thank you, Twisted Clown the Ninja. Yes. I honestly, like, I put very little work into anything that I really did on this channel up until the blowout with 6 foot, 7 foot, and I'm like, you know, I need to put some more shit. I need to be a little bit more serious into this shit. And once I started doing that, people started noticing. It's pretty much, I don't know, I don't really want to make it sound like I'm tooting my own horn or anything like that, I guess, but toot, I guess. It's just 10 years of doing this with nothing, and now people have something, now people have something that I can share with them, and that's what I wanted for this whole fucking time, while working. What was that? Chuck don't want to be a Juggalo YouTuber, but it's all over Juggalo shit. What the fuck? Is he retarded? I don't understand. I honestly don't know what he's doing on YouTube. I think just him being on the CPN versus Chuck Reeves video at the very beginning, that is kind of the catalyst of him starting to do the YouTube stuff. And he saw what could be done. Jambo 505. Yes, I do. They are awesome. They are what creates fashion. Chuck Reeves versus Joel Gertner. In what, a quintessential stud muffin match? Let's see. Big Hatchet Productions. I have played GTA 5 on the PS3, but I have not played it on the PS4. See, all of this really just goes back to what I had said before. Like, he would have gotten not only fired, but he would have gotten the beat down if what was going on with Will Sigler was true about him being a sexual offender. And I even told Will that himself, and he agreed. So I have 58 people now watching this shit. So thank you to the now 57 people that are watching my shit. Exactly. Rust X is out of Ready Whip. Exactly, Herman Pablo. That's what this is, the Crazy House Podcast. You know, Blaze has always been a favorite of mine since the self-titled EP. Because, you know, back in the day, man, that was that real G shit. And I still listen to Blaze, you know? Like, I listened to The Casket Factory. I thought it was the fucking bomb. Do I agree with Trump? Are you actually asking me about if I agree with Trump? Dan K and friends, no, I do not. But that does not mean that I don't support the indulging of THC. And Herman Pablo just said something in Thai. What do you think of DeAntwood? What do you think if they went to the gathering? You know, to be totally honest, I don't think of DeAntwood. If the clowns think that DeAntwood would go over well at the gathering, then more power to them. I just never got into them. I don't know, maybe if they had like an after party foam party in a tent or something like that, then that could fucking work out. I know you do, Deadhead. I've seen a vast majority of your episodes of Hi, How Are Ya? Michael Bing, hey Crazy, new to this bitch. Who the fuck are you and why the fuck am I here? Well, to answer one, you came here, so you came here on your own. And who the fuck am I? I'm Crazy McKormik, and I'm up in this motherfucking bitch. Like, watch some of my previous videos, you'll get the gist of it. Hey, no problem. Stephen Gilkey, do you think I should do vlogs? Yeah, dude. Do it up. Honestly, I think that anybody who does anything on YouTube, there's a market for it. Anything. What's up, MTG Punker? Everyone should be a Paul Heyman guy. I agree. Joseph Nilla. No, I do not listen to the Joker. I mean, I've heard that he's good, but I've also heard he's a bigger prick than he is a talent. Dude, I gotta get a picture of me with Paul with no makeup on. Like, for real, because a lot of people have said over the years that I look so much like that motherfucker. Retro Gaming Insanity, you know who's a bigger prick? Stitches. I've heard that. Yeah, and I've heard that too, William Spinks, that I do look like Seth Rogen. What's your favorite Batman Joker? Hands down, I have to say that my favorite Joker incarnation, it's kind of a tie. Yes, I like Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is the shit. But let's see, back to the thing about the Joker. Either the Jack Nicholson Joker or the Joker from Batman the Animated Series. Those two are my, those two are definitely in a tie. I mean, it's because it's Jack Nicholson playing as the Joker. And then on the other hand, you have Mark Hamill playing as the fucking Joker. Or voice acting as the Joker. So it's like, boom. But I don't know if you guys watched Under the Red Hood, where it shows that Joker from when he beat the shit out of Jason Todd with a crowbar. Oh my god, that was fucking awesome. Like, I remember reading that. I remember reading the Nightfall comic, and Batman sees the Joker, and he starts having flashbacks of when the Joker broke out of Arkham and killed Jason Todd with a crowbar, and he just beats the ever-living shit out of the Joker while screaming Jason Todd over and over again. And the entire time, Joker's just like... Jim Carrey as the Riddler wasn't even the Riddler. It was fucking Jim Carrey dressed as the Riddler being Jim Carrey. Like, when I was a kid watching it, I thought it was cool. When I was a kid, I thought Jim Carrey was the shit. But now that I'm older, I just look at every fucking movie, and other than, like, The Truman Show, it's... like, every single movie that he's in is just Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey dressed as a guy. I heard about that. So who said that? Oh, yeah, Warlock Side. I don't think it was that Misery was being hunted. Him and Blaze had an altercation, and I just heard rumors that it ended up that very close, almost becoming a knife fight in the parking lot. But, you know, that was a long time ago, and I'm sure that nobody cares about that anymore. Yeah, Twisted Clown, I've seen that you wear the fucking hat just like him. Like, I know that you're a fan, and I know that, I'm very sure that a lot of the things that I said really fucking hurt when it concerned Gmo's diss to Violent J. Because I know that you're a very pro-Inf gang motherfucker. Supposedly stabbed Blaze. We went after Misery. My first gathering. Back when the gathering was indoors. What? Just regular flavor Red Bull. But honestly, I like them all. The only one that I really don't get into all that much is cranberry. Gmo, the real life Kyle of South Park. The blueberry flavored Red Bull is good. I like the apple, the sour apple one is pretty good. The kiwi one was that they had out last year was dope. I am not an iPhone guy. I have always been very privy to the Samsung line. I like Samsung. Check out the song Outline to Chalk. I actually did a video review on the music video for that. That song was dope, but I thought the only problem that they had was like everything changed the minute it became Gmo Ski's turn. No, the only problem with the grape Red Bull is that it doesn't have sugar in it. I can't fucking do that shit. Samsung all the way, even if they blow up occasionally. Fuck yeah! I'm not Captain Save-A-Gmo. I just like him a lot. That I can't help it. Danny, that was funny. Yeah, I'm rocking the Galaxy S6 right now. But in August, I believe my lease on this phone is up, and then I'm gonna try to redo it. Try to get that iPhone 8, or fuck the iPhone actually. Try to get the Samsung Galaxy S8. I used to have a Kyocera, the Kyocera Hydro, the first one of its kind actually, where it was like, what, a quarter of the size of the phone that I'm using now. And yeah, it worked for a minute, but then again, I was on Boost at the time. We got trolls up in here. I'm not blocking the trolls unless they actually bore me. Psychopathic and M&E need to cut the ego trip and join forces and rule the fucking world. Psychopathic Ninja Entertainment. You know, Will and I ended up having a discussion about this the other day, and it reminds me of when Isham left Psychopathic, and, you know, there was like a little bit of bullshit going on between him and Jay. And so he ended up saying, you know, after shit died down, the dust had settled, Isham was just like, you know, all at the end of it all, we're family, and family fights sometime. And, you know, me and Will ended up agreeing, actually, that, you know, eventually they will settle their differences and they will become homies again. And I agree to that point, Jason, Juvenile. At this point, fuck M&E. You know, it hurts me to, you know, it hurt me when Twisted ended up denying the invite to the march, and it does make it, and everything that they've done since have made it seem like it's all about fucking money. So because of that, you know, because they can't support us, I can't support them. So I don't buy anything from M&E. I'll fucking torrent the shit before that. Like, despite anything with Otis and the kid and everything, you know, the fact is that Twisted ended up speaking up for that shit. How do I contact Psychopathic? I need a copy of the Quest for Shangri-La. Dude, I'm sorry, but you're assed out. They are currently not selling any copies of Quest for Shangri-La. If you want a copy of Quest for Shangri-La, you're going to have to go to Psychopathic Traders, eBay, or if you're willing to spend 10 times the initial price, you can go to Psychopathic Museum. But I actually did get an email, like, because I ended up emailing Jumpsteady about that, because I told him I had some ideas about expanding the game. And when I gave him my my pitch, he emailed me back a couple days later, and he ended up saying, you know, you have some ideas, but I don't really want to expand the time frame of the gameplay. That's okay, Texas. You know, that Psychopathic Museum won't let you join. I mean, I'm sure that you could probably find better cocaine somewhere else. Yeah, Will, I'm actually looking forward to it, especially with what Rob ended up saying at the con. So, you know, I'm looking forward to that. Although, like, I ended up having like a side version of the game. Like, I wrote an expansion. It expanded the time, yes, but it actually created some interesting shit. You might want to be careful, Joseph, you know, because that beard might have a mind of its own. Moonbrecht in the house. My Friday is actually not that bad. I'm basically just chilling. You know, Psychopathic Museum did. I did actually talk to the guy that talked to. Like, I actually talked to the guy that made that post about DC Fago guy, and I actually talked to that dude about my video and everything. But you know, because I called them out on the fact that somebody from Psychopathic Museum bought 4 copies of Juggalos Against Sanity and then turned around and flipped them for 10 times the price on Psychopathic Museum. Jeet yet? No, I have not jeetin' yet. Now, the good thing about the Red Bull that I just drank is that it kind of acts as an appetite suppressant, so I don't have to go through the drive-thru at this point in order to get me some eats. 61 people in the chat right now, so shouts out to everybody that just joined in. I've shouted out everybody else, to be totally honest. And right now we're at 46 minutes, 46 and a half minutes. We're gonna go until the hour mark. So this shit is only going to be for an hour long. Jesus ain't coming, damn. My broke ass is eating frozen pizza. Hey, if it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno, Texas. It better be DiGiorno. Thank you, John Hogue, for the $1 donation. I appreciate it. Well, in normal cases, I am usually kind of a loner when it concerns vlogs, but I do shit with another channel called Juggalo A Day. And I believe the link to that channel is in the description, so, you know, you can check out some more of my shit with me and my other homies on that channel. It's a collabo channel. We usually do topics, like, for the whole week. See, and as you can see, like, everybody that's in the chat or reading the chat or anything like that, you know, Will Sigler is a fucking ninja. Despite what anybody fucking thinks, that dude is a fucking down-ass juggalo. Now, Totino's isn't bad, but they gotta be the pizza rolls. World War III and NWO is at the door. If NWO is at the door, then what you gonna do, brother? Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate the props. Me and CPN holding it down. You know the thing about that is really the content that I talk about really has never fucking changed. I'm just. Oh my God, Crazy, you can have a gal hitting up the store for pizza rolls now. Do it! Get some fucking pizza rolls. Like, it's either got to be the 3 meat, it's got to be the 3 meat or the combination. And what do I think of Roman Reigns? Honestly, I am a fan of Roman Reigns. Like, despite what anybody says, I think that motherfucker has it. It's just that he's been given the John Cena treatment, and they pushed him too fast. Like, after the initial breakup and everything. Favorite Kane mask. My favorite Kane mask actually was the one where the goatee was cut out when he was running championship with the fucking, with Rob Van Dam. And he was hanging out with freaks, because freaks are cool. I loved that mask. The mask that he's got now, no, it just isn't the same.
Everybody hates Roman because they feel that he's unnecessarily pushed. And they're not necessarily booing Roman Reigns. They're not necessarily booing Roman Reigns. They're booing Vince McMahon through Roman Reigns. I don't hate the boy Blue. I'm just very disappointed in him because that dude has lost his way, like, completely. But I really try not to talk about it. Oh yeah, Glenn Gilberti is the shit. Hands down, Glenn Gilberti is the shit. I loved it when Disco joined the NWO and then he changed his name to Disco because he spelled it like Cisco did. Like, I don't hate Gmo Ski, but I think Gmo Ski's a fucking bitch. And I don't hate Will Sigler either, but a lot of people hate Will Sigler because they listen to some bullshit from some bearded asshole. I agree, Roman Reigns has paid his dues. Yes, actually, I do like gaming, and I have another channel specifically for that. Currently, I'm going back and forth between WWE 2K17 and Final Fantasy VII, but in WWE 2K17, I am doing, like, kind of a realistic fantasy draft kind of thing, where, like, the draft is the same for all the shows and stuff, but I'm playing every single match and kind of fucking with the momentum. Haha. What up, don't give a fuck? Was wondering how long it was going to take before somebody brought up the boy Blue. Yeah, well, you know, like, I have it hard. I have a hard time, seriously, trying to defend that, defend that dude. So I just quit doing it. And oh yeah, I believe it. Like, honestly, like, they repackaged it for the PS4 and Final Fantasy VII, that is, and that is the 5th or 6th time that I've bought Final Fantasy VII. I bought 3 hard copies, the digital copy for the PS3 and this re-release for the PS4, and I also bought it for PC. Yes, I do think that Dean Ambrose is going to I think he's going to retain at Extreme Rules. I mean, Extreme Rules and Dean Ambrose, and I've seen him work without having to disqualify himself, you know. Oh, that's cute. We got spammers now. Yeah. You got the PC version of Wise series? Yeah, basically. Okay, Loopy Edwards quit watching wrestling after 2007. I could see that. I mean, like, the whole Ruthless Aggression era ended up changing up into the John Cena fucking era, and it just became John Cena becoming Superman, and nobody wants to watch that. And yes, I do like GTA 5. I wish that they would, Loopy. Unfortunately, though, because of you know, certain policies with the WWE, they don't do hardcore matches like they used to. You know, it's that wellness policy agreement that came out after Chris Benoit died. Not entirely, Loopy. Like, they don't put it on the shows as much anymore. they are kind of making it so it is sort of like the Ruthless Aggression era. But I have actually heard that if you are on live TV and you bleed, then you might get fined. Like, I know that CM Punk has gotten fined for bleeding. He even got fined for putting John Cena in a regular old school pile driver. Yeah, honestly, that was a good way to bump Cena up quick. Was getting Kurt Angle to put him over. I don't know what you're asking, Will, DBT TBD, but I will say this though. Will let me know that Violent J thinks that the whole fucking Twizzler thing is funnier than shit. All right, so we got 4 minutes left. Did you hear about the Green Power Ranger fighting Cena in an MMA match? I heard about Jason David Frank wanting to do that, but I bet you it's not gonna fucking happen. What's going on, Alan the Clown? What's going on, Ninja? He's down. Kid Crusher is always welcome. Just have to get specifics worked out. Oh, okay, that's what he was asking. Joseph Nilla, you're a funny motherfucker. Yeah, you kind of came in late at this one, Alan, unfortunately. What's going on, Nightmare? I'm doing good. JDF. Pushing the women's division too hard for me. It's getting really stupid. Yeah, I honestly have to say that's some SJW type shit right there, you know. I understand, you know, women's equality, female empowerment and all of that stuff, but like they don't have to push it so hard to just to put it in the main event and everything. I mean, kudos, honestly. I think some of those women did deserve that push, but I think they pushed too fast. Yeah, not a problem. So, like, let's keep the whole Twizzler thing going. Thank you, Josh Perkins. Josh Perkins digs the format that I decided with the camera angle. The women's division hasn't been the same since Trish's boobs retired and Lita stopped wearing fishnets and high-riding thongs. It's gotten better, I think. I mean, it really, like, it went from those women having excellent matches to, like, fucking bedroom and evening gown and bra and panty matches, like, every single time. And then after that, the matches would only last, like, 3 minutes. Another $2 super chat from Jason Juvenal says, I want to cut that fucking cock queef's beard off. That's funny. Luna Vachon was an excellent wrestler, but she ended up falling under that same fucking oatmeal pie in a pool wrestling match kind of shit. But yeah, like they ended up having it so like credible women were getting in matches that would only last like 3 minutes. Yeah, did you see Mae Young's hand all grown up? Like that was the shit. And yes, rest in peace, Luna Vachon. Thank you, Rez Killa. I appreciate the props. I feel like Paul feels like he's stuck his little poot, you know, being Jay's little bitch. No, like, I honestly stopped watching after the Attitude Era. Once in a great while, it's bullshit. I tune in, but it's bullshit and lame. Paul Heyman sucks. You are so wrong, sir.
That is so wrong. But looks like we're out of time. It's been an hour. Thank you everybody in the chat right now, and thank you everybody else that was out there. Props to everybody that hooked up on the super chat. Much love and props go out to you guys for that shit. Alright, I'm out this bitch, and much props also go out once again to Jamie McMahon and Will Sigler for being up in here. I'm glad that everything is starting to get worked out. So I'm gonna get to work and do my thing. So much clown love, y'all. Deuces, I'm out this bitch.